So today's walk's only a short one, it's about 3.5–4 miles. I'm starting at Falling Foss Waterfall and I'm going to head west a bit and then northwards towards Littlebeck village. From Littlebeck I'm going to cut back through the nature reserve and end up back at the waterfalls. So I'm just heading down to Falling Foss now. The waterfall, you probably can't see it, but I can just make it out through the trees there. So I'm just climbing up now away from Midge Hall and I'm heading kind of westwards, I suppose, towards Foss Farm, and then I'll head back northwards. So I'm going to start heading this way on the bridle path now, and just beyond that hump it goes into a valley and there's another waterfall there, so looking forward to seeing that. Unfortunately it's not much of a waterfall and you can't get to it, so you can hear it. I don't know if you can see it just there. Yeah, a bit disappointing, never mind. So the pretend waterfall is just down there. This is Lee's Head Farm, sorry. And then we're going up this way. So this should lead us towards the village of Littlebeck, which apparently is quite picturesque. So over there you've got Esk Valley. Down in this wooden dip where all the trees are is Littlebeck, and that's where I'm going, and where we've come from is over this way. So yesterday I parked up the van in the evening, plugged in my laptop and my hard drive to start doing some work, and I found out that all the videos, all my designs and everything for Walk, Sleep, Eat, Repeat have vanished. They've gone. So I know I've not uploaded loads of videos so far, but I had another 5 or 6 going, and it's so hard to, you know, find the motivation to keep on going, to get up, to come and to do another walk, do some filming. It's really hard, especially I suppose when you're on your own in the van. You have to kind of find your own comfort in a way. But yeah, that was really hard. So it's not just the fact that I've, you know, lost the videos for the channel, it's the fact that I've lost visual memories of the places that I've been, which have been really nice. Yeah, I could go back and I could film it all again, and I might go back to one of the gorges because it was fantastic, and really worth filming. But you know, just I suppose you have to move on, don't you? So I'm just winding my way down this country lane into the back of Littlebeck. So I'm just thinking, all the way I come down I have to go all the way back up again. So that's where I'm going to now, into the Littlebeck Nature Reserve. So I'm just making my way along through the nature reserve now towards Falling Foss. So I think it's going to be quite a lot of uphill from here, but it should be fine. So this is shale. So during the 18th century there was lots of quarrying here to get this thing called alum, which was used in tanning and textiles, which were obviously massive in the 18th century. So this whole area was full of that quarrying. I love forests and woodland when it's like this. You've got all the different shades of green, the lights, the shadows, all kind of speckled light coming down through onto the forest floor. It's one of the landscapes I love most, I think. Woodland, forest. There's just so much peace in it, I think. So this is another example of where they've been doing quarrying. You can see all the shale in the sides of this rock. And they've dug out a cave. So all this shale is what they were after. It's really interesting. All the different colours and the strata going through. So I've just been digging around, as you do, just in the ground around the cave entrance. I don't know if this is going to be in focus, but there's a small, what do you call it, fossil. It's really interesting. So I don't know if you can hear that, but there is a waterfall over there, or water running down something. There doesn't seem to be a path to it, so I'm going to have a little explore, see if I can find something. It could just be the river running through. I'll go and have a look. So I've just got myself down to the river. It's really nice. Obviously there's no proper path here, but it's lovely and hidden. It's really peaceful. You can also see how the erosion and everything has brought trees down all along its banks. I imagine it gets pretty high during heavy rains, and you can see the edge of it there, and it's down here at the moment. So yeah. Anyway, pretty cool little place. So I'm back on the path, which is maybe a little less interesting, but there's a place called the Hermitage, which is a hollowed out cave, which was done in the little tiny mouse. There you go. Yeah, so the cave was hollowed out in the late 18th century, I think. I mean, the way it's called Hermitage suggests someone's lived in there, but I don't know if that's true. Don't know if you can see that, it's really well camouflaged, but there's a toad just there. I'm glad he got safely across the track anyway, without getting trampled. So there's the Hermitage. I'm a bit out of breath, that climb was quite steep. But yeah, oh, it's got a date above the door. Can you see that? 1799. Oh no, 1790. How curious. Again, I don't know if you can see it, but all of the hack marks from the tools. It's quite a nice little spot actually. So yeah, above the door it says GC 1790. I wonder what GC means. Well, it's G plus C, so yeah. If that's some kind of dedication, it's certainly an impressive one. And we're going to continue up this way. So we're heading back to Falling Foss now and the car park, but before I get there I want to kind of try to see if I can head down towards the waterfall. There was no obvious way from the other side where I was, but there's got to be a way down, so yeah, before I get to the car park I'm going to try to take a sneaky right somewhere and head down. Oh, so there's actually a signpost for Falling Foss down the hill, which is a shame. I thought I'd get to be adventurous. Never mind. So yeah, we'll go down there, have a look, and then come back. So yeah, that was disappointing. Turns out it leads to the same place I started. So I'm going back a little bit to see if I can get down. But it's going to be a steep one. So I tried further along and then it was just really steep, so I've walked a little bit and then I've kind of found this path that comes down. It's still very steep, but it's more of a proper path. So yeah, and that's where I'm going down there. There's still quite a long way to go down, but at least it's a proper path. It's going to lead me to where I want to be. So someone's tied a rope around this bit because it's really steep. But yeah, clearly not the first person to come down here. But whichever scruffs did, I wish they'd take the cans home with them. And we're down. So yeah, now it's just a case of following the river back until we get to the falls. Oh, this looks muddy. Yep, that's muddy. Oh gosh, that's really muddy. Let's go this way. Sorry for all the jerking around. Wow, it is like a quagmire. And this is on a warm day. Look at that. Right, let me pause. I'm going to have to work out a way around. So I've gone down and I've gone up. Can't see anywhere, so I think the only place is going to be going under. So I'm going to probably have to take my GoPro off to film this properly. But yeah, let's see. Oh, that was exciting and muddy. Can you see it? So it's time to say goodbye to the waterfall. That was pretty cool. It's a while since I've done a waterfall, especially in the UK. And now I've got to make my way up there somewhere. So I don't know if I'll go the same way that I went last time because it was very, very muddy. So I'll have a look if there's another route. And again, I apologise in advance for all the shaky movements. But I'm going to have to use two hands to climb. So you're attached to my shoulder for the time being. which way to go. Well, that was certainly a lot shorter than the way down. Awesome. So sad to say, that's almost the end of today's walk. Just making my way up the hill now to the car park. But that waterfall was good. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content from me, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the little bell so you get notifications of each of my new videos. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.